Assumption High School celebrates 65 years of educating and empowering young women of integrity, compassion, faith, and excellence in our community. The history of Assumption began in 1955 when the Sisters of Mercy and principal, Sister Mary Priska Pfeffer, opened the doors for 153 students. Since 1955, many changes have taken place on campus. Between the years of 1989 and March of 2020, we have added the Beckman Computer Lab, the Arts and Sciences Wing, the Convocation and Athletics Center, the Performing and Fine Arts Center, the Assumption Green, and most recently, an indoor softball facility. In addition, Assumption purchased the property previously known as the American Legion for current parking needs and future expansion. In that time, the Sisters of Mercy also generously gifted the St. Catherine Convent to the school, giving us additional office and meeting space across Tyler Lane. The growth doesn't stop there. In June of 2020, Assumption broke ground on an $8 million expansion project, the largest in the school's history, to meet critical space needs, offer greater security and accessibility, and provide opportunities for expanding our curriculum and enabling 21st century learning through the addition of a new accessible main entrance, a large and dedicated chapel, additional classrooms and collaborative spaces, a larger cafeteria, enhanced and expanded space for our Learning Differences program, and a connector to bridge the main building to the Convocation and Athletics Center on the second and third floors. Assumption has made tremendous strides not only in expanding our campus, but growing our community of students, alumni, and parents. Since 1955, we have graduated nearly 11,000 alumni, all of who have walked the halls and carry the spirit of Assumption with them throughout the world. While many things have changed, the empowerment and development of young women to become leaders remains the same.
It's clear the impact that Assumption has had on many lives. We'd like to take a moment now to share with you a few thoughts from our students and parents on their time in the Assumption community.
I love being an Assumption student because I know that my teachers genuinely care about my future and will help me achieve my dreams.
So to me, it's really special because I've always looked up to the girls here for being so nice and I've just always looked up to them. And now being here, it's really special to me to call myself an Assumption student so that way I can try to be the person that people look up to and see them how I saw them.
I love being an Assumption student because I feel like I can be my full self. I am that person who's crazy, that person who likes to dance, likes to have fun, and everybody does it with me.
They've also taught me that you can voice your opinions and your beliefs with poise and confidence without losing any class. I feel like they were able to shape me as a whole person, not just in education. I didn't just learn science and anatomy or math facts, not just spirituality either. Like, it put together the whole package for me that gave me the confidence to pursue things as an adult.
Assumption has changed me in ways beyond words, but most of all, it's made me a leader rather than a follower in my community. I've become a better student in person, and I'm ready to take on the world.
Assumption has changed us by making us more confident and giving us opportunities.
What I love most about this community is they don't care who you are. They don't care what skin color you are. They don't care. We are one family. They have helped me through everything. They have helped all of us be the best you can be.
The thing I love most about Assumption is just how kind everyone is and willing to do anything for you.
I love the Assumption community because it is very empowering and gives us lots of opportunities.
Assumption really focuses on so many aspects. There's always the Catholic spiritual faith aspect of it. Anything that is done at Assumption always starts with a prayer. We also have the religion classes that re-emphasize what my wife's and my values are with the girls. I love the service aspect of how Assumption really likes to promote volunteering and serving your community. That's a really great benefit. Academically, Assumption's also really good, whether you're scoring single digits in the placement exam or in that 99th percentile or anywhere in between. Assumption really helps build that total person.
I think it's important for people to support Assumption because we're awesome, period. I'm just kidding. With our new expansion, we are planning to just grow beyond anything we'd ever imagined, and your support really helps that. I'm in the journalism program here at Assumption, and I know without alum and community support, the journalism program would not even exist. And I'm just so grateful because that's really helped me find my path.
I think it's important for people to support Assumption so we can get new programs. I'm personally a part of the new biomedical program instead of taking the normal biology class, and it has been my favorite class all year. We're doing new things every week that I never thought I would learn in a science class.
I think it's important for me, probably, and for both of us, on two different levels. The first level is more from an institution standpoint, where we feel like giving our support and giving back helps the administration and the teachers know that we wholeheartedly believe in their mission, that we stand by them. In addition to that, I feel like that we are invested in their future, hopefully, as well as our children who are going to leave in a couple of years. The second level is more of a personal level. We feel like giving back and supporting Assumption kind of aligns with our family values, that education is not to be taken for granted. It's an opportunity
that every kid should have.
Right, and that it's an opportunity to make to give you the freedom to make a choice into what you want your life to be. And so in giving back, it kind of acknowledges your gratitude for all that you've been given.
We firmly believe in trying to continue to pay it forward, and giving an education to a child is one of the most empowering things that I think you can do for a young life.
Sure.
So I think it's important to support Assumption because we are a community that creates role models, and I will be proud to call myself an Assumption student for the rest of my life.
I think people should support Assumption because we are one family, we care for each other, we love each other, and no matter what you're going through, we are here for you.
When she got to high school, she started setting higher goals for herself, not just academically, but in her sports. And she has achieved each and every goal that she has set to do, which makes her dad and I very proud. And she has turned into such a lovely young lady. Very proud.
Assumption has really encouraged our girls to become active and in clubs and other activities, and also from a service perspective, they've asked us, our girls to give back to the community. If you implement all of those traits into whether it would be your college experience, your professional experience after you get out of college, and just later in life, you're really going to be a successful person. And that's what Assumption does. It builds a successful person, and it really helps you identify what you're passionate about. And that's what I love about this school.
And to see them reach out, to see them accept new challenges, to see them step out of their comfort zone, it's exciting. It really is. It's exciting for us as parents because we know that when you step out of your comfort zone and when you face those challenges, that's really where growth happens. And to see them develop in such a beautiful, mature way, and for them to now come to where they see in themselves what Colleen and I see in them has been really special.
Assumption has transformed me into the person I always wanted to be. It's really just a place where the pillars guide everything. We are faithful, we are excellent, we are full of integrity, and we are compassionate. And donors, I'd really like to thank you for your donations this year and all the years in the past. It's made a huge impact on my life and my family's. And I'm just so grateful to have this opportunity to go to Assumption, where there's a place where people like you care so much about people like me.
Without the generous and loyal support of our many donors, we wouldn't be in the position of launching the future of Assumption High School and looking towards the next 65 years.